Well, welcome, my Saggies. It is time for our 3-month equinox reading. This is the Aries equinox, the new boot, the restart, not only of the zodiac year, but also the super new moon on the equinox. Huge energy. If you haven't felt it already, now is the time. Set intentions. Think bigger than you've ever thought before. It is truly about aligning to where you want to see yourself, the world, the collective, and everybody go in the next couple years. It starts here right now. Put that out there. Well, it starts every day. Truly, you could start that thought process, but this is the energetic boost that we needed from the universe, and all things are going to start speeding up, I would say, with Mars here, right? However, it's also done under a, I was looking for my water, excuse me. It's also done with the esoteric ruler Mercury of Gemini. So that means it's done in a thoughtful way as opposed to reactionary. So Mars going out in full aggression isn't the way we want to go. We really want to plot, plan, decide, and go that way, okay? Sorry about that. A little tickle in my throat. So here we go. We're going to get started. This will be a 3-month reading. It is going to, first we're going to get you a message from Spirit, an oracle, what this equinox energy means to you or might mean for you. Remember, general reading, sun, moon, rising, Venus, and node. So if for any reason this does not resonate, you can go check into your other placements. Also, normally, I tell you go look at Venus or go look whatever, but here, first house energy. This is where we begin. Where's your first house? Who rules it? Go look at that. And also if you have Aries placements, okay? Mars, motion. Wow, we are talking about this. This is Mars right here, right now, in this moment. While I'm doing this readings, it is in this Aries equinox, new moon reading energy. And wow, look at you, Mars. Time to get moving. As I was saying, oh my gosh, so many came out. But let's, first house. Arrival. What are you arriving at? You may finally have been feeling like, my gosh, I've been looking and working and attempting and nothing is coming to fruition. And now you have arrived or are arriving. Look at that. Wow. Sag gets 4 messages. No one. There's been a couple with 2, but 4, that's extraordinary. All right. So Mars and first house. First house being in Aries, being ruled by Aries at this moment, the new beginning. There you go. 2 signs of Aries. Vesta, the hearth. So the goddess of Vesta here, the hearth. Now let's think about this. This is also about home. It is also your heart space. But where is your fire lit? Where's your hearth? The altar in, I think, is it Druid or Celtic? The altar was said to be the fireplace, right? This is why we use the hearth, our fire on the altar, because one of the original depictions of this was the fireplace as the altar. And I'm loving this energy for you, what you're putting forth, what you want in your home, what do you want in your heart, where is your hearth? Are you changing things? Are you looking at different things? Have you arrived at the place that you need to be with arrival here in the first first house? And then I like this because you get the Saturn in reverse here. You may have felt like you've been under a rule of Saturn. And Saturn, and the South Node, we had Sagittarius South Node for a while, and it's now in Scorpio. It feels like maybe all the structures and the restrictions and stuff from Saturn, our taskmaster, have been removed or being removed. This is in the reverse. Interesting. I don't normally read the cosmic messages in the reverse, but I'm getting that feeling from Spirit where you had tasks, where you had to learn, where you had to spend time out. It was all about building towards this motion, this first house energy, where you want to call home, if you will. I love this. Wow. Gorgeous energy. Okay, let's check with the energy oracles and see what they would like to say. Big messages from Spirit here, from your guides. Very much so. If you saw me last night, some of the readings had posted. and already, and I was like, I was so zoomed up. I am still, but it's calmed down just a little bit. But my energy was, I was feeling that fire Mars energy. And luckily today, I'm just like, this is just a few hours later, and I'm like, breathe. Because I am feeling Mars action for sure. All right, Spirit, what do we have for Saggies? What is this 3-month energy for them? You gave us big messages on this universal scale. What's the energy around us for the next 3 months, please, Spirit? Oh, gosh, okay. And yeah, all right, guys, that's me. That's just me, sorry. Dropping cards. We have a thinking woman here. This feels so true. So true. You might be working with someone who is a teacher, a mentor, or this could be you. And you could really be honing in using Mercury, because in some of the readings you may have heard me say, the esoteric ruler right now that's, I think it's conjunct or square or something, you'd have to go look at an astrologer's reading, is Gemini and Mercury, which means that our Mars action, our motion, our fire, our acquisition from Mars, being the war and God, going after things, is tempered in a thoughtful way. Really deciding, honing in. It's not a shadow heart energy where we're just aggressive and going after stuff. This would be completely in a very methodical, what's best for me, my family, the universe, the collective, however, really going forth and setting out big thoughts, big ideas. And there's that thinking woman just confirming that. Number 11 here. Love that energy. Since we have so many of these, I'm going to pull a couple of energies. You are certainly thinking, you might be communicating with someone using mentor, you might be mentoring others. This could be someone that always comes to you and gives you great ideas, right? And you have a little indecision here. There might be a crossroads. Which way do I go? That's what the thinking woman is about. You might have more than one option. And, oh, they're saying no. Okay. Oh my gosh. See what I'm saying about the fire energy? I'm going to shuffle these again because I wish there was some way for you guys to feel it, but it's as if my hands are on fire. Okay. Anxiety. That flipped out when I thought it wasn't for us, but it is. Anxiety. 11, 8, 9, and let's get one more. You might really have a little, there's the indecision there, and you might be a little anxious about it. Which way do I go? Where do I choose? You can never go wrong tapping into your heart energy or your gut. Usually that first reaction is the one, and there we go, action. There's Mars again, action. And this is another 8. Action. Mars. Motion. This is action. So if you've had some trouble making up your mind about what is your hearth, now you have all the structure seems, or these restrictions have gone away. It feels like you now on the precipice, and now is the time. A decision must be made in order to you to align to what is meant for you. You might have so many options on the table with all these cards coming out. All right, let's get a card for each month. April, May, June. Remember, April, May, June, it could be June, April, May. This energy can align with you differently. A general reading, and we all get to where we're going in different timelines, in different ways. So use the energy and you can switch it around. You can also go check into your yearlies for this quarter and see what they say. If it's congruent with that reading, might be a brand new one if that didn't resonate with you. So here we go. Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, the first one out, there you go. There's the new. What did we say? It feels like it was Saturn being in the reverse there, structure and karma and lessons and all those things being removed for you. Now's the time. You might have been in this rut for a while, and it feels like you're just like, okay, which way do I go? I haven't had to make these decisions in a while, and now what do I do, right? But it is a new beginning for you. This is April. This is the Fool. This is the new. This is Aries. New year, astrologically. Thank you, Spirit. Ooh, new cycle, new journey. Card for May, please, for our Sagittarians. What do we have? This equinox energy, Spirit. What is the theme for April, May, June, please? May and June. For 13 cards, it certainly is taking its time in deciding, right? There's only 13 cards here. I rarely pull a card. If you've seen my readings before, I wait for the energy to pull the card. The Spirit, your guide, somebody will come through, or something will come through and choose the card. And there you are. Oh, yeah. Look at this. Hierophant, number 5. So you have 5 here also with the hearth. 5, Taurus. Home, hearth, second house energy, also in the second house here with May. You may be moving in the month of May, but also 5 and 5 is the change. There's the indecision, right? There's the emotion, the action. Things are moving. 5 can not only be what Taurus represents in material, earthly things, but also in structure, which is why I said home. Structure, government, work, churches, because the Pope in the card normally would represent the ruling body of a community. But May, with the May card, 5 and 5, it definitely represents that change happening for you, and I feel like it's like a movement for your hearth. Where is that? Is that a literal home? Is that where you feel at home? Is that being comfortable in your home? It can apply in so many ways, but it's also in you having faith in the indecision and the anxiety here that you will make the right decision. Maybe there's just so much going on and you're trying to hone into that right now, and it just seems a little too much for a Sag, even though, you know, we're all about the motion, the movement, and trying the new experiences. And here you have Judgment, which I love this card for you. Now, I'm going to pull the Judgment card out of here because I want to read this. It's not called Judgment in here. It's called Renewal. But Judgment is about coming from the dark into the light, releasing the Saturn and coming into the light, being seen, making a choice, choosing wisely. It's also about abundance and joy. So I'm just looking to see if I can find it real quick. If I can't, it's okay. There's a beautiful description on here, and it actually, I think it came out in, did it come out in? I think it came out in Scorpio. It might have come out in Libra, though. So if you have any of those placements, you might want to check that. That's release. That's death. I'm going to use this deck in a minute, so I don't want to keep the card. But I loved the description of this, and that's the reason why I was hoping to get it and go through all these darn cards. Bless your hearts. Thanks for sticking with me. Transformation, that's the Tower. Watch, it'll be like the last card. You know, Renewal, there you go. Renewal. Reviewing the past with compassion and forgiveness. Okay, Saturn. It was the past. We learned our lessons. We're moving on. Time to head in a new direction. First house. Motion. Action. Clarity on your life's purpose. The thinking woman. Indecision and anxiety. And in your heart, you know what to do. Heart. The hearth. The center. That is why I wanted to read this description for you, so you could see what Judgment means in an alternate light. You see it often with the figure being in the dark, and then there's the varying ascensions as you come up through it, and you come to the light, you come to the realization, you hear the news, which is your higher self, or you receive the news. But there you go. This judgment really hones in. That description of judgment really hones in on this reading and the energy that I'm getting from this. Okay, so now let's get back into this deck. We're going to pull tarot and see what we have here. I'm going to move some cards over. I like this. 9 of Swords. An unfounded fear. Expecting the worst, thus creating self-fulfilling prophecies. Allowing worry, anxiety to grow out of proportion. Sleepless nights. Refocus your thoughts. Thinking woman, indecision, and the anxiety. Represented right here with the 9 of Swords. But what you have, wherever and whatever has caused you pain or has Saturn with that structure, sadness that will heal with time, letting go of the past, again, personal growth that comes from challenges. We learn our lessons from Saturn, healing misunderstandings and being there for those in need. This is the energy that is leaving you. This energy that's coming in is the 3 of Cups, a huge celebration of the decision when it's made. First house, I've arrived. This is what I want. This is what I'm doing. Here's where my hearth is. News worth celebrating. Joyful announcements, engagements, weddings, pregnancy, or graduations. A time for gratitude. Those are celebrating with you. The 3 of Cups here. Beautiful energy. Let's get some more tarot. Look at you. Look, I love the card that popped over. It was literally just flipped over in my hand. There's your King, King of Wands. Motivational, inspiring. There's your Mars energy. Theatrical, ambitious. Take a leadership role. Leadership of your life, leadership in your decision making. So much is here for you, Sag. Public speaking. Keep your eyes on the big picture. Communicate your vision and don't be sensitive to criticism. You know what you want. The King, male or female, does not mind. The divine masculine does not have to apologize for where they're going or what they're doing. This is a very, the word is integrity. She has great integrity. They know they can burn the whole house down, and they act with integrity because of that. But they're also fun, they're also creative, inspirational, someone you want to hang out with, right? You know, Leo, Aries, or Sag. They're always bold and outrageous and fun. So this is the energy. And look at you. Oh my God, the Ace of Wands. Wow. Sag, your fire element's coming in big towards the end of this reading. An amazing opportunity. Be bold, courageous, and optimistic. Now's the time to take action. Do what you're passionate about. Oh my. Do what you're passionate about. Right there. Wraps it up. You have 3 and 3 here, and 3. The master number 22. 5 and 5, as we were saying, with the change. And now, was there a 1? I thought there was a 1. Yep. Oh yes, 11. And 1. There's your new beginning. So not only with the Fool, but also in the numerology. Holy cow. Good stuff. Totally good stuff. All right, let's see if there's a clarifier. But goodness, Sag, this is your time. This is your time. Don't let anything... Oh my gosh, and the Emperor. It's the Emperor. Are you kidding me? I can't get it up off the floor. The Emperor. Aries. Mars. Motion, time, build your empire. Now is the time. Another 4. Did we have 4s? Or was 3s? It was 3s. Oh no, 22 is a 4. So master number 22, but also 4, 4. Foundational energy. 5, 5. 3, 3, 3. And 11 and 1. Gosh, okay guys, I'm sorry. I flipped over half the deck. Any further final messages for my Saggies? Look, Palace of Cups. Yeah, your home of emotional stability, of joy, of love. Palace, right? Again with the home, hearth. Emotionally satisfied, fulfilled. Gorgeous energy here. Ace of Wands coming through. Fire element here, Emperor representing the time, and Mars as well. I think this is an amazing reading, and what you've experienced in the past, if you have aligned with this pain and indecision and anxiety and karma just beating the devil out of you, it is now time to move. There's something coming in that you need to make a decision about. When it presents itself, you will know if it's right, or create that opportunity for yourself by getting out there, taking some action on some things you've left behind that need to be readdressed, and that will open up the gateway for you. Beautiful energy here. Oh my gosh, Sag, I'm so happy for you guys. I'll talk with you all soon. I send you love and blessings. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe so you can be included in the free read giveaway that happens after all these readings are posted. Okay? Talk to you soon. Bye for now.